what is one of the worst ways? You're gonna have a lot of these. What's one of the worst ways that you ever disrespected yo mama?
Everything, dude. Like like I got into a bunch of trouble. So by the time I got into junior high, like my mom was really, I gotta control this motherfucker, right? So I was the only kid that had to wear school uniforms at a school where the uniforms were optional. And I was like, man, I'm tired of living this loser ass fucking lifestyle. So I would pack my home clothes, like the clothes I would actually wear like on the weekend, in my backpack. And then I'm like, fuck it, I'll just, when I get to school, I'll change. She didn't want me to have gel in my hair or anything like that. So I got to school, put my clothes up, get done up or whatever, and I'm like walking from class to class, and then out of the corner of the chain link fence, I would see this.
Oh no.
What the fuck? It's fucking like 11 a.m. Aren't you supposed to be at work or some shit? What you wearing? Huh? Where you get the clothes at the jail? And I'm like, oh, fuck.
She spied on you that crazy?
I'm just trying to be normal. Like, did I do anything wrong? I'm wearing what everyone else is wearing. I didn't like break a fucking religious commandment or break a school rule. I broke a Lillian rule.
Bart's just trying to be sexy, dude. What?
I know.
I just can't believe that. How many times do you think she's been doing that and didn't catch anything? That's weird.
Oh, where she's just spying, looking at me?
So she came back hours later just to look through the fence at you and see what you were doing?
That lady's so bored.
Bored as fuck.
Bored. That's a new level of boredom, dude. To follow your kid like that.
And then so like, I was a latchkey kid. And then so the way my mom would check up on me would be like every hour she would call the home phone, which is a landline, right? And then if I want to go play with my friends, I'm like, fuck, I'm not going to be back for an hour. So I would just like leave the phone kind of like not clicked on. So when she calls, it's busy.
And you say that you were on the phone?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I didn't hang it up good or whatever, right? I just left it on, whatever. My mom, so we lived in Cerritos, she worked in San Pedro. She'd be like, that's it! And she would drive home and see like, and go to the usual places. So it'll be like 4 p.m. in the afternoon. She'll catch me at the park, or I'll be at my friend's house. Ding dong, it's Bart in here. And I'm like, what the fuck? Aren't you supposed to be at work, dude? What the fuck?
Her work lets her leave like that?
Couldn't you go to the park?
Well, like, I'm a latchkey kid, so I was already getting into a lot of so I get her thought process. Her thought process, this guy's is always getting in trouble. Just stay the fuck home and do homework and get your grades up before I come home.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
She lets me go to the park on the weekends. On the weekends when she's home, she's like, oh yeah, you and whatever want to go ride your bike, go ahead. But then Monday through Friday, it's like lockdown. And it was just like, I'm like, damn, this bitch fucking apparently has 2,000 sick days a year because she could just fucking leave whatever the fuck she wants.
It's crazy that she could just leave work.
I feel like work is so annoyed by her. They're like, get out, you go ahead. Yeah, no problem. No fucking problem. Just take your speaker with you with your fucking chanty music, please.
She has a Buddha music at work.
You know what? I should ask her, how did you get away with all of that? Because as much of a fucking like loophole or fucking fast one I try to pull, she probably pulled fast ones. Like, oh my God, the stomach ache again. I'll be back in 2 hours, I guess.
Right, yeah. Dude, that's the hereditary loophole thing. You just used yours for evil.
Yeah. You think she's putting on slutty dresses at work too? And changing her clothes in the bathroom and coming home?
Like a mother, like a son.
Any regular shit that got me in trouble. That was the tough part.
That's sad, though, that all you wanted to do was look like the other kids.
Is your mom one of those Asian ladies who has Velcro shoes?
She has shape-ups right now.
Shape-ups? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, those are good. Those are good. Nick Dunn approved shape-ups.
I remember she had those Skechers with a big-ass sole.
That's the shape-ups. Yeah, that's gets your thighs nice.
It's a banana bottom shape, so it fucking rocks. Apparently helps you burn more calories or something. I don't know, dude.
Damn, man. One of the, like, as a real one, I think I should ask my mom if she gives a shit about this still. But there was a point when my parents were actually going to get a divorce. What? Yeah, and they were I was 10.
And it was because it was your fault?
It's always the kid's fault. I mean, what parents can do no wrong. Yeah, they and then there was a point where my mom straight up said, you have to choose who you want to go with. And then I already knew that my sister picked my mom. So then so my parents weren't talking. It was like at the middle of the night. My parents weren't talking to each other. My dad's sitting on the recliner watching TV. My mom's in the bedroom with my sister. They're just talking. And this is like when shit was serious between them. So my mom would pretty much hide in my sister's room, just like holding a knife in case my dad was to come in. It was that bad.
No way.
Yeah, it was really, really, really bad. And so like I took a look at my dad and I was like, I felt so fucking sorry for this dude. Cause I'm like, this guy's gonna have nothing if I just go with my mom.
But you wanted to go with your mom?
I wasn't scared of him anymore because he was just so like, I think he just kind of knew that we're all just fucked, at this point. So then I went over to him and then I was like, he was like so nice to me, obviously, because it's campaign season. So like he puts me on his lap and he's like, we're watching fucking TV together.
Campaign season.
Yeah. So then I felt so bad.
You wanted to vote.
Yeah, once he gets elected, he's a real shithead.
Yeah. He doesn't build the wall. Yeah, I felt so bad for him. After that, I went back to my mom and I was like, I have to go with dad. And I just remember her face, like she was just kind of like, all right, I feel like that's the only time I really like. Yeah, we've yelled at each other. We've had fights as teenager. I can't think of anything worse than that, than me saying like, yeah, I'm not gonna go with you, because I think she was trying to protect me by like, obviously like it's my choice, but she's like, this dude's wilding out. You probably shouldn't do this. So it was like a feeling of like, damn, you just betrayed the whole situation. And then of course my dad prayed and everything was fine.
And then a year
God
later,
bless you guys.
he started a war with Iran.
Even though he used to say that was the one thing not to do. Yeah.
One of the worst ass beatings I got. So this isn't like my worst offense, but the consequence was one of the worst. Was when I was 8, I was chosen to be a ring boy from my mom's friend's wedding.
Yeah.
And then so like, as a ring boy, you gotta wear like a tuxedo and all this stuff. And that was the first time ever in my life I got these like dress shoes. And I'm like, man, this is so sick. And this is when like tap dancing was like hella in, right? Everyone's like, everyone's tap dancing. So I was like, man, this is so sick. Kind of reminds me of tap dancing shoes. So I put them on, and then I remember just going pop, 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 fucking like all over the kitchen. And then our kitchen floor is linoleum, that like roll up material.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just tap dancing, fucking going crazy, having the time of my life, not knowing I was scuffing the fuck out of the whole kitchen. Black marks everywhere. Everywhere. My mom comes home and then she's like, oh my God, what the hell? And then I look and I'm like, oh, fuck. I remember the first thing she does, she runs over to me and I already know it's going to be ass beating. So I'm already like running around. So our kitchen was like a big square. Imagine a big square, and here's the counter, sink, counter, and then stove right here. And then we had a circular table in the middle, glass table. She runs over here. For some reason, she pulls open the drawer, grabs like this many chopsticks, fucking throws it at me. And it feels like, in those movies where like in 300, where they fucking shoot at
Oh, the arrows.
I could have sworn it was like like that. I was like, oh shit. And then she got mad at me because as I was running, I was like scuffing the floor up even more. She goes to my toy box where I had my metal hockey stick. Yeah. She chucks it at me, misses, hits the glass table, whole thing shatters.
Oh.
So now she's fucking extra pissed.
And you basically did that. She didn't do that. You did
No,
that.
no, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just running in and out of the house, fucking scared for my life with my shiny ass shoes.
How sad.
Fucking tap master.
Dude was live a tapper dream.
To be Jumpin' Jack Flash.
He just wanted to be a hoofer.
Yeah.
Tap it away.
I love that age too, because you think you look really cool.
Yeah, I look so.
You're probably just stomping on the ground like a retard. But in your mind, you're just like
Frown to yourself in the mirror.
Yeah, this is also, like on TV, every commercial was like the Riverdance commercial. Yeah. It's like, so you're like, oh, hell yeah, always wanted these.
Yeah. So did you have to clean all the scuffs? How'd you guys fix that?
Well, I ended up having to clean it the next day, but I didn't think that me doing that, I would need to fear for my life.
Dude, but then it is your fault for the table because you were running from her.
I'm supposed to stay there and let the hockey stick hit me.
it's like a good kid. Take the abuse.
So later on, when me and my mom, like, we would try like reconcile things, like one of my biggest gripes that I told her, I'm like, it was really hard to understand the lessons that you would teach me, because it'd be one day I get expelled from school but because you worked overtime and you're tired, you didn't really discipline me. And on another day when I was tap dancing, you beat the living shit out of me, and I was like, so it kind of like I didn't quite understand this whole negative reinforcement, positive reinforcement thing, because like the consequence never matched the action. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like if I had to choose, just get expelled way more because it's not that bad. Tap dancing was really bad
Yeah.
because it fucked with my brain perception.
So is this one of those things where you talked to her about it as an adult, and she has no recollection this happened?
She starts laughing and getting embarrassed, you know, and she's like, "Oh my god, I can't believe!" Like, so she, you know, you can tell just a little.
Or she remembers that the table shattered.
Now that she's level-headed, but then in the moment, it's probably already single mom, right? And then if she's already fucking sneaking away to go spy on me, she's probably on her last fucking limb at work, about to get fired. She comes home, is like, okay, I just gotta cook dinner and then get ready for the night. And she comes home, she's like, fuck. I can see where she's coming from as a single.
It ain't comedy anymore.
I could see all of that. But then I think now that she's like 60, 70 level-headed, she looks back, she goes, damn, that was pretty crazy. I chucked the hockey stick at you because there's marks on the ground. When we could have just like teamed up and cleaned it up in 30 minutes and then just gave me, don't do that again. You saw what you did. And I totally would have got it.
Yeah, it was an honest mistake. It's not like you knew the marks were there, so you started doing it more, right?
That's like beating the shit out of your dog for ripping the couch apart. Like some people laugh at it, and some people be like, "Fuck, they'll just get rid of the dog."
You should just put him to sleep.
So when I was probably 8, 9 years old, all the kids at school, like they would, you know, we kind of started talking about like what sex is and stuff a little bit. Yeah. And so we're all like kind of trying to figure out what the hell it is, you know?
Yeah.
Because there's
Find your knowledge.
because nobody really quite knows yet. It's sort of swirling, and then there's probably a kid who's actually getting molested and having sex, and they don't want to talk about it. So we're all just trying to figure it out, right? So I remember I was
He's
at
the most experienced.
I was at a bookstore with my mom, and I saw the romantic whatever section.
Like Danielle Steele kind of novels? Okay.
It was like a New Year's night to remember or some shit, and like had some sexy lady on the cover, like with some strong dude, and I was like, I'm going to find out what the hell sex is right now. Let's go, boys. And then I was thumbing through this book, and I'm like trying to be all secret about it. And I look down all the way down there, and my mom is looking at me like, what the fuck are you doing? And I don't know, because my mom doesn't have the best eyes. So I don't know if she could see it yet. So I'm like, okay, let's ditch this motherfucking book, right? So I threw it behind, you know how they have the book section thing? I threw it behind the book section, like in the back of the books. But like in the back of all of the same books.
He's in the erotic section.
So it's all the same fucking books. No, it's the same exact titles.
They're
It's
all
like
that Daniel.
all the Daniels, the same title, A Night in New Year's or whatever the fuck. And I threw it behind all of them. So it's like, that's clearly what I was doing. And my mom just walks up and picks up. She's like, Steven, what the hell are you doing? And I was like, I hate you.
What the hell?
I hate you. I hate you.
God.
I was so embarrassed.
Yeah.
I didn't know what the hell to say.
Oh, shit.
But I remember she was like, what? You hate me? And then like it was in public too. So all these random people were like, what? You hate your mother? What's going on? And like she's holding this romance novel and I'm like, I hate you. So it kind of looks like she's like reading this book and like maybe cheating on my dad or something. I have no idea. I have no idea what people think. But I remember feeling like, oh shit, I really disrespected my mom. And then I remember just like slowly walking towards the minivan going like, tonight is not going to be good. You know, like I got absolutely smoked like the whole way home.
She told your dad?
She told my dad.
They had a big family talk with you?
Well, no, I got like we're going to be telling you about sex soon, but we will never actually do it talk.
Oh.
Because they both didn't want to do it.
When you got home, did you get double smoked by your dad? Or
I got
no?
absolutely melted by my dad, yeah.
What'd your dad actually say to you about it?
You hate your mother? Do you hate your mother? You're just telling people you hate your mother?
It's more about you saying that you hated your mom rather
I want to talk about sex.
yeah, versus like addressing what the hell you were actually doing.
So everyone just made it about something else.
Yeah. So they were complicit in your diversion, basically.
I'm glad that I didn't have to talk to them about it. Yeah. But I wish that they would. I wish that they gave me the talk.
But that is smart though. That like, how did you know that would work? Like to use a way more incendiary blow up.
I got lucky. Yeah, I got.
Because that's pretty smart.
Thank you. Yeah, I was just. I was like, okay, what do I have in my tool case? I was like, I hate my mom. That'll work.
And you completely didn't at all, huh?
Fuck no, I love my mom. And I really
Damn.
have to rack my brain to think about ways that I've disrespected my mother over the years, because ever since then I've been extra sensitive about.
Oh yeah, because of how hurt she probably was. Yeah, how sad.
You really didn't mean it there.
I
that
bring it
time.
up to her and she's like, I don't even remember that shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh.
like it's such a big moment for us, and
Yeah.
for them it's like a Tuesday, and they're like, whatever.
Right.
Because like I'm sure she got home and my brother Kenny shit up his back because he was like an infant. You know what I mean? Like they just don't.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal to them. But
Yeah, it's a blip in adult life.
Yeah.
It's just another task. Okay, we have to talk to Steven now, and yeah, and then it's a checklist done. Cool.
And I'm sure by the next morning they're laughing about it to each other. Probably that night.
The fuck's wrong with our kids?
A 9-year-old told me he hated me while I was trying to read a romance novel at Crown Books.
Books. I was gonna ask you if it was Crown or Walt.
It was Crown, yeah. But yeah, it was
Did
very.
you find what you're looking for in there? Did it?
Fuck
say
no! I
anything?
just read hard nipples, and I was like, hard nipples. I remember it's like her nipples were hard as diamonds.
And everything's like metaphors. It's like really hard to like get the real knowledge from there.
I was like, so nipples are like diamonds, and I was like, mine aren't like diamonds.
Get this.
I know that's the thing too. Is I went back to school and I didn't have anything for the boys. Like, I'm like, I got nothing. Nipples are hard like diamonds.